The sneak dissing from Lil Baby's new album Wham got the attention of Gunna and his legal officials. As today, Gunna's lawyer announced on Twitter, "I was Gunna's attorney, but I am not speaking on his behalf. This long post is solely to set the truth. Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to affect Young Thug's case."
And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance.
Yes, we have.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrant and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
He spent 8 months in jail and was released in December 2022 after entering an Alford plea. Gunna's plea could not be used at Thug's trial, and he was never even named as a witness. He received a 5-year suspended sentence with no reporting, no travel restrictions, no living restrictions, and no probation. Over the last 2 years, from media reports, he has performed all around the world, achieved international fame and recognition, and has earned millions of dollars. Conversely, Thug went to trial and eventually pled guilty in Nolo after spending 30 months inside of jail. He received 15 years probation with reporting conditions and is not allowed to even live in Atlanta. Those that have and continue to badmouth Gunna, get over it, enough said. As this reaction comes directly from Young Thug's snippet that he released only hours before, where Young Thug raps the lyrics on his song on Wham, "Never associate with a rat," as a massive legal wave is now coming Lil Baby's way. As it would be announced, Lil Baby's new album Wham was a rushed release due to legal battles coming his way. Him closing Fort PF was a first sign of this, as the feds already warned the public about this several months on the news.
An in-depth investigation. Recent months you've had 2 high-profile racketeering cases. There's gonna be more.
Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
As DJ Academics even revealed, there is a trap that is being set by the Atlanta DA named Fani Willis, and she's trying to trap all rappers in it. This was even confirmed just 1 week later when it was announced. Lil Baby was arrested Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit, and he was sent to the Clark County Detention Center where he was held on a $5,000 bail.
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call the number for me. Locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the camera? I got a in my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me that cross you. I said, y'all.
However, it gets a lot deeper than this, and let me explain. As just 8 months ago, DJ Academics would reveal on stream, while showing the evidence file of Fort PF on the RICO document, the exact same one that YSL and Young Thug was on.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever, but these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
As now in present day, with the YSL case being over, Academics was finally able to reveal everything, as Lil Baby's recent arrests almost seemed like a warning for the massive RICO charge coming his way. And throughout all of this, Lil Baby allegedly believes Gunna is the main reason this is all happening.
I'm gonna tell you some things that you're gonna have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fani Willis started targeting YSL, Fani Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug, she got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were gonna get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it. But the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
As this all makes very good sense. The most popular question surrounding rapper Lil Baby is, where has he been for the last 2 years? It seems as if he's been preparing new music, the new album Wham, businesses, and getting his financials straight for anything to possibly happen to him with being arrested. The Atlanta DA was not successful targeting Young Thug and YSL. It's very likely they're gonna be trying Lil Baby next, which is then when it was announced, Lil Baby reveals that he ended his record label 4PF to avoid it being labeled as a street team.
First 4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because it's all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
As one of the main reasons Young Thug was tied up in the YSL RICO trial was because a lot of these YSL members were the ones committing all these crimes in Atlanta. It's likely Lil Baby got advice, as he could be held responsible just like Young Thug was for YSL, but he could be responsible for those in 4PF. As just 1 month after Gunna snitched his way out of the case, Lil Baby was arrested for an illegal window tint, with the official footage being released online.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you over? These windows, they tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Alright, they give me the ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen? 327. You don't be want to have these. You gotta have tickets in Atlanta. These folks crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get the 10.
As the body cam footage would end up corrupting, leaving many wondering what truly happened, as in the footage, Lil Baby was just given a ticket and then let go. However, only hours later it was announced that he was arrested and taken into the county jail, as he could have been arrested by another officer located just further down the street. But thankfully, Lil Baby flew out his lawyer on a private jet, and he ended up getting bailed out that same night. As with all of the recent arrests, Lil Baby feels like he's being targeted, likely from a former best friend, which is when Young Thug was released from jail, he went right after Gunna alongside Lil Baby, where Young Thug would tweet, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats," with the name Wham referring to rapper Lil Baby, as he's been firm on dissing Gunna for snitching out of the YSL trial early, where Lil Baby would respond, "We should," but it's what happened the following day after, where Young Thug would make another tweet, but also an Instagram video, where Thug would end up tweeting, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet, I don't know you." This ended up getting the attention of Gunna and his brother, where Gunna's brother would say, "Trust and believe, the feeling is mutual." But later on that night, Thug linked up with T.I., posting on Instagram, where he clearly says that he's home and that he did it the right way, not getting out easy like Gunna did.
Hey man, what you gotta tell these people?
Back. Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that
as he put extra emphasis on him doing it the right way out, sneak dissing Gunna. However, there's a serious issue with the sneak dissing beef between Gunna, Thug, and Lil Baby. As pointed out by DJ Academics himself, he predicted all of this happening. This is why the feds gave him a plea deal out of prison, teaming up with Lil Baby, as they already knew these two were gonna go after Gunna together. It would be announced. Academics speaks on Young Thug getting released and says the stipulations he has are a setup for the court to try to put Thug back into jail, explaining how it's all a setup for Thug to eventually fail his probation, while also knowing Lil Baby is likely gonna join the beef with him so they can get both of them at the same time.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. Well, he's always gonna talk about him and his is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about again. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
The feds know that Lil Baby is going to join in with Thug, as Lil Baby's been angry about the situation since day one, where it got so bad that Thug's own father came out in an interview telling Lil Baby to be quiet.
How do you feel about Lil Baby throwing at Gunna for his plea deal?
He need to shut the fuck up, cause he don't know what's going on. He's going off of what he heard. When have y'all went to a court date to support Slime, to support Jeffrey, to support Thug, however you want to name it?
However, Thug's father wouldn't even end it there. He would also end up revealing this about Gunna as well.
Courtney said, how do you feel about Gunna?
I love Gunna.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand the relationship. They got this thing saying that Gunna is a rat and he's done this and done that.
But see, let me try to help the attorney clarify that a little simpler. Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
As Thug's father states that Gunna's plea deal didn't affect Young Thug and Lil Baby, but rappers in the industry have a lot of different opinions. We would see 6ix9ine talk about it during 2 interviews, one with Wack 100 and one with DJ Academics, with even words from NBA YoungBoy.
So me pleading guilty is only making it worse for my man. I'm saying I was there. Yes, I did it. I plead guilty. I am guilty. I am guilty. Anything you said in that courtroom is going to be used against your man, my man. That is over.
He just incriminated, implicated YSL being, so now he's home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label.
Don't call me asking me about what I think about the situation or do I think snitching. I honestly don't give not one. I ain't got nothing to do with that.